Shabbat Shalom, everybody. We're glad you're here. Happy that you're able to celebrate Shabbat with us. We're going to turn to page 10. And tonight is a very special night because you're going to hear clearly the voices of Hasharim and our teen choir. I might hum a few bars. And your voices are very, very needed for the following reason. Canner's not singing tonight. Don't ask her to sing. Doctor's orders. She's off singing tonight. Okay? So any question that you need the cantor to answer, ask me. I'll give you my answer. You can get her answer on Monday. But right now, we're going to include our Hasharim, our teens, page 10, Hine Matov. Join us. If you're in the Mechinah class, come on down and be front center over here with your teachers. Mechinah class. Yes, Cameron, that would be you. Come on, join us. How good and how pleasant it is for brothers and sisters to gather together. We're now going to sing a new version. We had our friend Spike Krause came and joined us during Sukkot, and he gave us a gift, and the gift is a beautiful melody of Sing Unto God a New Song.
Shir
So I'm going to ask of you a big favor before we enter into our candle lighting. If you happen to take a look at the prayer books around you, if any of you see a prayer book whose binder says weekday and evening, we're not using that one. This is neither a weekday nor a festival. It's an evening service, but we're on Shabbat. So we want to make sure you have the Shabbat book on the side, not weekday and festival. Anyone have a weekday and festival book? Great. Carrie, would you be so kind? Just put it up on that pulpit over yonder. Anyone else? Weekday and festival around you? Okay, good. We'll be using them later at 7:30. We're going to turn, friends, to pages 2 and 3, and we're going to invite forward our bat mitzvah this Shabbat, Eli Haruni, to lead us in our candle lighting. And where's her mom? I can't see where's mom. Where's mom? There we are. Come on, Mom. Come on, sister. Come just join us down here. Ellie, come. Ellie, I don't need your binder. Cantor. Okay. Ellie, light candles. Julie, I need you at the microphone. Would you please not talk to people? Light your candles. Julie? You light candles. You're going to read right here.
I read.
1, 2 lines. That's all.
As these Shabbat candles give light to all who behold them, so may we, by our lives, give light to all who behold us. As their brightness remind us of the generations of Israel who have kindled light, so may we, in our own day, be among those who kindle light.
Ellie, come on over here. You have to hold the book. Baruch.
I can't do this.
Yes, you can. Baruch atah Adonai Eloheinu melech haolam asher kiddushanu b'mitzvotav v'tzivanu lehadlik ner shel Shabbat lehadlik ner shel Shabbat. And if you're under 13 and you haven't yet had your bar or bat mitzvah, would you join us here? And there'll be a nice glass of Kiddush juice for you. Abby, would you please hold the tray? Cameron, go around.
Yeah.
We're going to turn, friends, to page 5, and I invite all who are able to please rise.
Don't worry, okay? You got it. Just like whenever? Baruch atah Adonai Eloheinu melech haolam borei peri hagafen. Baruch atah Adonai Eloheinu melech haolam asher kitchanu b'mitzvotav v'ratzavanu v'shabbat kodsho b'yahava uvratzon hinhilanu zikaron lema'azeh bereishit ki hu yom tehillah lemikrai kodesh zeher l'tziat Mitzrayim kivanu baharta v'tanu kidashta v'kol hamim v'shabbat kodsha ba'ahava uratzon
Inchaltanu Baruch atah Adonai Mekadesh HaShabbat. Amen. Okay, drink up. Barbara Levin, are you presenting tonight? Julia is presenting tonight. Wonderful. We're going to invite everyone to please be seated. Julia Weinstein, who is a national vice president of the Women of Reform Judaism, and our past president here at home, is going to present you, Ellie, with some special things. The handheld mic.
Ellie, Mazel Tov on your bat mitzvah. I know this is the culmination of a lot of work on your part, and I understand that you did a mitzvah project that was a scrapbook of all the places that you visited in Russia that connect to your family in the Holocaust. So we're here, we're your synagogue family, and we wish you Mazel Tov. From the synagogue, we're giving you this Tanakh. We hope you read it and think of us when you do. From Sisterhood, we're giving you the candlesticks that you lit tonight, and the synagogue is giving you the Kiddush cup. So again, Mazel Tov to you and to your family, and I hope you think of your synagogue family when you use these precious items. So, Mazel Tov. There you go. I think you can go to your seat now.
We're going to turn, friends, to page 20. Zev's going to lead us in Lecha Dodi, and let's join him, and we'll sing along.
Lecha Dodi,
Page 20.
לקראת כלה, פני שבת נקבלה. lecha דודי, לקראת כלה, פני שבת נקבלה. שמור וזכור ודיבור אחד, השמיענו אל המיוחד, אדוני אחד ושמו אחד, לשם ולתפארת ולתחילה. lecha דודי, לקראת כלה, פני שבת נקבלה. lecha דודי, לקראת כלה, פני שבת נקבלה. לקראת שבת ותברך, כי היא מקור הברכה, מראש מקדם נסוכה, סוף מעשה ומחשבה תחילה. lecha דודי, לקראת כלה, פני שבת נקבלה. lecha דודי, לקראת כלה, פני שבת נקבלה. התעוררי, התעוררי, כי באורך ומיורי, קורי אורי, שיר דברי, כבוד אדוני עלייך נגלה. lecha דודי, לקראת כלה, פני שבת נקבלה. lecha דודי, לקראת כלה, פני שבת נקבלה.
Let us rise.
בואי ושלום עטרת פלה, קם לשמחה וסוך עולה, תוך אמונה עם סגולה. בואי חלה, בואי חלה. lecha דודי, לקראת כלה, פני שבת נקבלה. lecha דודי, לקראת כלה, פני שבת נקבלה.
Just as we welcome the Shabbat presence, let's make sure we welcome one another. So say hello to someone you may not know. Welcome them to services. Welcome everybody. Make sure everybody has a warm and friendly greeting here at University Synagogue. Page 28, friends, our formal call to prayer. Baruch Hu, and you're going to need that piece of paper because we're going to roll into dark and roll into light, and it's on the top of the page that Justin so kindly is passing out. Bottom of that page is a version of You Shall Love. And we're going to invite our teens to lead us. going to invite your friends to please take your seats, unless you're Ellie, because Ellie's going to come and lead us in Ve'ahavta. We're all going to join with her. Page 36. Now.
ואהבת את אדוני אלוהיך בכל לבבך ובכל מאודיך והיו הדברים האלה
אשר אנוכי מצווך היום על לבביך ושיננתם לבניך ודיברת בם בשבתך בביתך ובלכתך בדרך ובשוכבך ובקומך וקשרתם לעוד על ידך והיו לטוטפות בין עיניך וכתבתם על מזוזות ביתך ובשעריך למען תזכרו ועשיתם את כל מצוותי והייתם קדושים לאלוהיכם. אני אדוני אלוהיכם אשר הוצאתי אתכם מארץ מצרים להיות לכם לאלוהים. אני אדוני אלוהיכם. Page 42, Hasharim is going to lead us in Hashkivenu, song for nighttime, asking God to make sure that we try to not have illness, war, famine, sorrow, disease, wrongdoing. Let's hope those words come to pass. Turn, friends, to 48, followed by 50. Keep your finger right there in the prayer book so that we can make a quick flip. Ellie's going to lead us in our Avot Gvurot, page 48 and page 50. Ellie's going to lead us. We'd like to invite all of you to join together. Yes, another 2 prayers to lead. Oh, my God. Yes. And you know what? That's all part of the drill. And who's become Bar Bat Mitzvah here at University Synagogue? How many of you did Avot Gvurot when it was your turn for Bar Bat Mitzvah? See? Let's all rise, friends, all who are able. 48 and 50, and the whole congregation is going to sing with you. Okay? Ready, set, go. Baruch atah Adonai Eloheinu, Elohei Avotenu v'Imotenu, Elohei Abraham, Elohei Yitzchak, Elohei Yaakov, Elohei Sarah, Elohei Rivka, Elohei Rachel, Elohei Leah, Ha'el Hagadol, Hagibor v'Hanora, El Elyon, Gomer Chasadim Tovim, V'Koneh HaKol, V'Zocher Chastei Avot v'Imahot, U'Mevii Geula Livnei Bneihem, Leman Shemo Be'ahava, Melech Ozer U'Moshia U'Magen, Baruch Atah Adonai, Magen Abraham, Bezrat, page 50. Atah.
Gibor le'olam Adonai, Mehayeh hakol atah, Rav le'Yoshia.
Mashiv haruach u'morid hagashem, Mechalkel chayim bechesed, Mechayeh hakol berachamim rabim. Somech noflim v'rofeh cholim, U'matzir asurim, U'mekayem emunato lishenei afar. Mi chamocha bal gevurot, U'midom melach, Melech memit u'mechayeh, U'matzmiach Yeshua.
Na'aman atah lehayot hakol, Baruch atah Adonai, Mehayeh hakol.
On 52, Atah kadosh v'shimcha kadosh, u'kadoshim b'chol yom yehalalucha sela, Baruch atah Adonai, Ha'el HaKadosh. I'm going to invite you all, friends, to take a moment of silent prayer, and you may be seated. I call your attention to the service insert with the words of our Mechinah class. All those who were here last Sunday worked with our student rabbi, Joanne Leubin, and wrote these words. So take a moment to appreciate the words that they have offered as part of our service tonight. Prayers from the Mechinah class signed by each of those who were present and wrote.
עושה שלום, כמרומיו, הוא יעשה שלום עלינו, ועל כל ישראל ואמרו אמן, אמן. עושה שלום כמרומיו, הוא יעשה שלום עלינו, ועל כל ישראל ואמרו
That piece was not originally written with Hug and Kiss, but we're very happy. Thank you, Zev, and thank you, Francis. So, once upon a time, there lived a nobleman who wanted to leave a legacy behind, and he thought and thought what could be the greatest of legacies that he could leave behind in his community. So he thought, and he brought in his royal advisors and his royal scientists and his royal knowledge makers and all the wise men and women of the area, and he counseled with them, and he listened to their advice, and he decided that he was going to build the most beautiful synagogue that had ever been seen. And so he developed his plans with the royal architect and figured out exactly where everything should go. And as he began to construct this gorgeous synagogue, he put up gigantic sheets so that nobody would be able to peek inside, bigger than some of the sheets we may even see around some of the construction in Brentwood. So those sheets were all around. No one could see what was going on. He wanted to make sure no one could see till it was all finished. Finally came the day when he was all ready to let people see his beautiful new synagogue. The sheets came down, and people were able to walk in, and they stood around and they just gloried in how beautiful this synagogue was. It was filled with all that the outside world brought into it, and inside the back wall was just exquisite, and the side wall was even more beautiful, and the other side wall was just a thing to behold, and behind where the Holy Ark was perhaps the most beautiful of all the walls. But as the day turned closer to night, it seemed to get a little dark in the synagogue, and all of a sudden some of the people began to get angry because there were no light switches to turn lights on into the synagogue. So how in the world were people going to be able to see what was so pretty when they were on the inside? So they got very angry because they knew that they wanted to be able to see the synagogue at evening time as well as in daytime. So as the voices grew louder and louder, someone suggested they go to the nobleman's house and they yell at him and ask him why it was that there's no way to be able to see at nighttime inside the synagogue. And that's what they did. They marched over to the nobleman's house, and they raised a hue and a cry, and they didn't know what to do because they were so angry about this beauty that no one could really see in the evening. They knocked on his door, and the nobleman came out, and the spokesperson said, "Why did you build a synagogue filled with darkness?" And he said, "You don't understand. I built the synagogue with hooks all throughout every wall. They are there to hang lamps that you will bring with you. Because when times are dark, we, all of us, have to bring the light." That was his message then. And I think it's a message for us all today. When times are dark, we need to bring the light. Shabbat Shalom. If you turn to the back of the prayer page that we passed out, you'll see a beautiful song that comes to us from Psalm 126, the music from Debbie Friedman.
sow in tears will reap in joy. Those who sow in tears will reap in joy, will reap in joy. Those who sow in tears will reap in joy.
It's the song of the dreamer. From the dark place it grows like a flower in the desert, in the oasis of our souls. Come back where we belong. You who hear our longing sighs, our mouths, our lips are filled with song. You can hear our tear-filled eyes.
Those who sow in tears will reap in joy, will reap in joy. Those who sow in tears will reap in joy. Those who sow in tears will reap in joy, will reap in joy. Those who sow in tears will reap in joy.
I invite your friends to turn to the back of our service pamphlet. If you know of someone who is in need of healing and you'd like to mention him or her during our service to ally ourselves with them and their pain or their recuperation, please feel comfortable in mentioning that name at this time. We add to that list the names of Jack Adder, Shulamit Katz, Richard Goldstein, Judy Robbins, and Yedida. We're going to turn to our prayer for healing. You can find it on the back page of our service pamphlet.
Mi sheberach Avotenu Avraham, Yitzhak, v'Yaakov. Sarah, Rivka, Rachel, Leah, Yivarech, v'Yirafeh, et Hachoni. שבירך אבותינו אברהם, יצחק ויעקב, שרה, רבקה, רחל ולאה, ויברך לאחרונים.
During our family service, thank you, Emily, we always turn to our family blessing. It's on the bottom of the service page. And so if you are not sitting with your mom, dad, uncle, aunt, Oma, Opa, Zadie, Bubby, whoever brought you tonight, find them now so that you can have your blessing within your own family. And if you would place your hands on your daughter, granddaughter, grandniece, great-niece, grandnephew, great-nephew, whomever it may be, as we offer these words.
הרחמן הוא יברך אותנו כולנו יחד בברכת שלום. הרחמן הוא יברך אותנו כולנו יחד בברכת שלום. May God make you like Ephraim and Manasseh. May God make you like Sarah, Rivka, Rachel, and Leah. May God bless you and keep you. May God's grace shine down upon you. May God's presence rise towards you and give you peace. הרחמן הוא יברך אותנו כולנו יחד בברכת שלום. הרחמן הוא יברך אותנו כולנו יחד בברכת שלום.
Always a nice thing at family services to bring forward those who are celebrating birthdays and anniversaries. So if you have a birthday in the month of November or an anniversary in the month of November, come and join us at the Holy Ark. We'll offer God's blessing upon you. And as we open the Ark doors, we invite all who are able to please rise. Adonai, those who stand before the Holy Ark are celebrating a great moment of life, nothing that we take for granted. Another birthday, another anniversary. May God bless them and keep them. May they understand that to truly give thanks for all they are and all they have is to share with those who are in need. And on this holy Shabbat, O God, grant them a long, healthy life filled with peace. We praise you, Adonai, our God, sovereign of the universe, who has kept us alive, sustained us, and brought us to this special moment. And let us say together, Amen.
עלינו לשבח Baruch atah Adonai Eloheinu melech haolam שהחיינו וקיימנו והגיענו לזמן הזה. ברוך אתה אדוני אלוהינו מלך העולם שהחיינו וקיימנו והגיענו לזמן הזה.
And now, Aleinu. Let's all of us stay up here who are standing. We'll remain standing, all of us, page 282 for Aleinu.
עלינו לשבח לאדון הכל, לתת גדולה ליוצר בראשית, שלא עשנו כגוי הארצות, ולא שמנו כמשפחות האדמה, שלא שם חלקנו כהם, וגורלנו ככל המונם. ואנחנו קוראים ומשתחווים ומודים לפני מלך מלכי המלכים הקדוש ברוך הוא. ונאמר והיה אדוני למלך על כל הארץ ביום ההוא. ביום ההוא יהיה אדוני אחד ושמו אחד.
Friends, I'm going to invite you to all who are on the bema to come and be with us, the congregation. I'm going to invite you to turn, friends, to the inside front cover of our Shabbat page. And we're going to take a moment to turn to these words from the poet Alden Solovey. Before Kaddish, please remain standing. Tonight we recite Kaddish for relatives, friends, and members of our community who recently died, Roseanne Kirshon and Arnold Kopelson. We join with Jews the world over in remembering his congregants of Eitz Chaim, Pittsburgh's Tree of Life congregation, Joyce Feinberg, Richard Gottfried, Rose Mallinger, Jerry Rabinowitz, Cecil Rosenthal, David Rosenthal, Bernice Simon, Sylvan Simon, Daniel Stein, Melvin Wax, and Irving Younger. And we remember with tenderness those who died at this season in years past from our own community. Herman Beerwald, Henry Gray, Edward Jacobs, David Caper, Celia Katz, Melvin Mulberger, Shirley Pasternak, Rana Paymar, Erwin Rosen, Beatrice Schwimmer, Molly Tushin, Bernard Weiner. Zichronam livracha, may each of their memories live on as a blessing. As we offer Kaddish, friends, page 294, as a congregation, and as Jews united throughout the world, we say together, Yitgadal v'yitkadash shemei rabbah, ba'alma divra chirute v'yamlich malchute, v'chayechon v'yomechon, v'chaye dechol beit Yisrael, ba'agala uvizman kari v'imru amen. Yehei shmei rabbah mevarach le'alam le'almei almaya, יתברך וישתבח, ויתפאר ויתרומם ויתנשא, ויתהדר ויתעלה ויתהלל, שמי דקדושה בריחו, לעילה מן כל ברכתה ושירתה, תושבחתה ונחמתה, דאמירן בעלמא ואמרו אמן. יהי שלום רבה מן שמיה, וחיים עלינו ועל כל ישראל, ואמרו אמן. עושה שלום במרומיו, ויעשה שלום עלינו ועל כל ישראל, V'yimru amen. May the source of peace send peace to all who mourn, wherever they may be. And let us all say together, amen. I want to commend to our parents two things you're going to find at the Oneg Shabbat. The first is we have some cards that if you sign them, we will send them to Tree of Life congregation in Pittsburgh. They're sitting in the back. And I want to thank Steve and Tony Goldsobel, who are going to staff our table. And we appreciate their presence very much. Steve is our vice president of Tikkun Olam at University Synagogue. So you'll find these small cards. They can be filled with your own words. Whatever you would like to say, we'll mail them on. And for our parents as well, some words from the Center for Conference of American Rabbis about talking to kids at certain times in our lives. So you can find that page, and you can have an opportunity with words that come to us from Sally Weber, a wonderful, wonderful consultant, and Hamevin Yavin, you will understand. I want to thank Carrie Larson for providing all the necessary ingredients to get get our teen choir fed and nourished earlier this evening. And we thank our singers. We thank Hasharim. We thank the teen choir. We thank Susan. We thank Cantorless Shapiro. And we thank those who volunteered tonight to sing, to pinch hit for our cantor. She'll be back, I promise. Be all right. And let's join together in our final words for tonight. Oseh Shalom. And then the Mechinah class, come on up here, all of you Mechinah students, after you're done, and you'll join with Justin in singing. Page 381, special song from our Mechinah class, 381. $341. You shall be a blessing. Lechila. Lechila. And I shall make your name great. Lech lecha. And Simchat Chaim, Lesimchat Chaim, Lefilah. You shall be a blessing. You shall be a blessing. You shall be a blessing. Lefilah. Oneg Shabbat, cards, papers for parents, dancing with Orly, yummy food, Shabbat Shalom, everybody. And those of you who want to be
Thank
with me in the
you.
chapel will begin in 5 minutes. Made it.